Hey guys, it's Matt here, and today is another day in our 40 Winks week-long event for Halloween in July. Ooh, spooky. Okay, so we are taking a look at everything that came with the Piko Interactive Kickstarter with the tiers that I backed. We're going to take a look at everything that I got. So first things first, I got a plushie, and this is actually pretty cool, even though initially they said that I was going to get a plushie of one of the two kids, Rough or Tumble, from the game. They actually said, no, we're actually going to vote on it now, and the clock is one of them. So I'm happy that I got the clock, although looking at some of the stitching, I'm not saying that I could do better myself, just on a personal level, but it is a little odd looking at, yeah, I mean, look, I should note, this came for free. So when it reached a certain point in the Kickstarter, they were giving these for free, basically. So I didn't have to add any more money to my special edition. Now, if someone didn't actually get a special edition, then yes, they potentially, I believe, could have paid for this, but I did not have to. So to be fair, it is a free plushie. But I mean, again, I don't have a problem with getting the clock, like I mentioned earlier. I think it's better than getting one of the kids, but I would rather have just been the clock from the get-go. Okay, so he is sleepy, so we're going to tuck this little guy in. Have some sweet dreams, buddy. So I was able to get 2 games with the version that I backed. I got the special edition and the normal edition. So as you can tell, difference in box art. Normal edition is like the original PS1 version. This special edition is obviously different. And also, as you can see, it has Piko's logo on there, but it can't officially have the N64 logo on there. Legally, they can't unless they licensed it from Nintendo. That's just a lot of money. Why do that when you can just say that it is N64 compatible? Because it is compatible with N64 systems. We also have a special mystery box. I know it's in there, but we're going to get to it a little bit later. Want to see what else is in this box. And oh, we got ourselves the soundtrack. So this has never been released. I'm not saying that someone couldn't potentially get the files from the PS1, but this is a legal way to get the soundtrack. I don't remember if it was a Kickstarter exclusive, but again, I want to note it was free when I actually, when the Kickstarter went up to a certain point. So it was a stretch goal. That's what I'm looking for. It and the plushie over there taking a nap was a stretch goal. Now, the front of it does, hello me, the front of it does look cheap in its printing, but let's also remember, it's free. So I didn't pay any extra for that. So that should be noted as well. Now let's take a look at one of the first things in this mystery box, a Pelican-style controller. And it's pretty cool, I will admit. It was supposed to be an original N64 style controller, but for some reason they said they had trademark issues. I believe Nintendo had gone back and trademarked the N64 controller in Japan, so maybe they were a bit concerned about it. It was a renege on them, so I do feel on Piko Interactive's part for the Kickstarter, so I felt bad about it. The buttons feel good. I'm a little nervous because I've had problems with controllers like this before, so I'm a bit worried about the analog stick in the future. Doesn't feel bad, and I love that it is purple and it has the 40 Winks logo on it. Really cool. Didn't realize that you can actually get controllers, get custom controllers like this. Pretty cool. So after taking off the shrink wrap, I have to say the box feels amazing. It doesn't feel like a standard N64 box or general game box. I know that it's brand new, but again, it just feels different, like it's made of different, better material. Now, will I be able to open this without bending the tongue of the box? This always hurts me. This always hurts me when this happens, and I think, no, I'm going to have to bend it. Oh God, please forgive me. Gaming God, if you're out there, please forgive me, for I have forsaken you. Oh, hey, there's a Pog. Okay, so I was wondering when the Pogs were going to come into this, because they said that they were going to give Pogs with the Kickstarter automatically. I'm just doing great with this Pog right now. I'm holding it. But what's weird is that I thought it was going to be in the box. So when it wasn't in the mystery box that I mentioned earlier, I thought that they had forgotten it. So I guess it is in there with every game, and man, this thing is packed tight. Oh, okay. Oh, and this is a Steam code for the game, which actually comes with every edition of the game. You can get a Steam code, so that's pretty cool. Here we have the game cart, which again looks different, special edition. We're going to check more of that later. Oh, and there is a full color manual that I did know about. I believe it comes with both versions, not just a special edition. So we'll check in a second if it does, but I'm pretty sure it comes with both editions. And wow, it looks pretty cool. I don't know if it actually matches the, ooh, ever wondered why you dream? Not many people know this, but when we go to sleep, we are looked after. Who by? I've never seen anyone, you may say. Well, you wouldn't. You're asleep, aren't you? Okay, let me tell you a secret. There are creatures that exist with this sole purpose. I don't know why this got creepier. They are known as Winks, and it's their job to make sure that when we are asleep, we only have good dreams. It's true. Honest. Okay, that's a weird write-up. Also, I want to know, I love how it says wakey wakey up there. That's cute. So, of course, Piko Interactive has their logo at the back. And I think I've mentioned this before, but if you're watching this out of order, this was officially licensed by Piko Interactive. So this is not some repro cart where everything goes right back to Piko. They actually paid, I don't know how much, but a certain amount to GT Interactive to license this, to put it out on the N64. Also, as you may have seen before, there is a poster that did come with the game itself. I believe the poster is special edition only, though. So if you didn't get special edition version, then I don't believe the special edition version is exclusive to Kickstarter, but either way, you're not going to get this poster. Oh, that's really nice. I actually prefer, so I don't hate the original box art, but I have to say, as a poster, I like this special edition box art better. So again, I don't know if the poster comes with the initial edition. We'll be able to check that soon later on in the video. But first, let's take a look at this cartridge. So, on the cartridge, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the of this box art, but I do like the black cartridge better. I usually like cartridge variants better. This edition will probably go to Tristan Walter, though, because he actually helped us with funding this part. Oh, yeah, of course, no Nintendo logo there, and of course, general important stuff there, you know, that whole sticker. But anyway, like I was mentioning before, Tristan, a contributor to the channel, helped me get half of this Kickstarter, so of course I'm going to give him half of everything that we got here. We're not going to cut some of this in half. He doesn't want half an N64 controller, but still, I want to thank him so much because I've said this before, I'll say it again, he really helped us with this. So thanks, Tristan. Love you. He's not going to watch this. Okay, so now we're taking a look at the normal edition, and yeah, I have to say, the box, again, same quality, looks really cool, really shiny, and I'm not saying I prefer it over original N64 boxes, getting them now, but I'm just saying that in general, though, I wouldn't be opposed to brand new games having this style of glossiness, so that's pretty cool. And I don't know if it was if any cheaper or expensive than the cardboard, but still, it looks nice. It's going to be hard to open, though. That's frustrating. That hurts me. That hurts me so much. I can't look. I can't watch. Okay, so let's pull out the game here. And again, normal, traditional gray N64 cart with the original box art on the front. Completely understandable. It also came with a Steam code as well, so that's pretty cool too. But it did not come with a full color manual. And look, I understand that printing full color is very expensive, but I would suggest printing it perhaps in black and white if that's significantly cheaper. I'm saying this because while online guides obviously exist, this game has existed on cart before, just not officially on cartridge, but I still feel at the same time, while you can look up a guide, it still feels complete if you end up getting this with a manual of some type, especially if you're putting money down to get the physical edition. Even if it's the normal edition and not the special edition. I understand not coming with a poster, not coming with a POG. I get it, but the fact that it didn't come with a manual is a bit odd to me. Alright, so taking a look at the cartridge, same thing as before, no Nintendo logo on the back, and we have a glossy N64 label on the front. Looks like a standard traditional N64 cartridge, nothing crazy, obviously a reproduction. They're not going to be cannibalizing these carts now in 2019, but either way, I love me. I'm just like looking really close, like, hey, what's the cut on this, on this sticker? So before we wrap this up, just want to mention this tier was $150. So when it's just the game, the full game, and the special edition game, that's okay. I mean, that ends up being $75 a game. And yes, you have a full color manual, you have a poster, that's nice, but I'm not really interested in that. Now, of course, there was an early bird edition as well, but I was unable to get that at the time. So when I did get it, I got the collector's edition, which again received both the N64 player and the N64 collector tiers. But what mattered to me more and what I thought, and thankfully it did work out the way that it did for me, when you're backing it, of course, with all the stretch goals involved, you get free stuff, quote unquote free stuff. So was it worth it to get 2 in-box games, brand new N64 games, same game, of course, but still 2 brand new games, also getting the N64 controller, I guess the POG counts as something good, getting the soundtrack, and getting the plushie, getting all of that together. Personally, I think that it was a good deal. But again, if it had only worked out where I had gotten both games, I would have been happy supporting this game coming out to the US, officially anyway, coming out on the N64. And also, I would have enjoyed supporting Piko Interactive with this specific license, hoping that they pick up more, finished games in the future, just that haven't been released on official carts or things like that. It's nice, but if it would have only been the 2 games, then yeah, definitely it would not have been the best deal for 150. Either way, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in to another day in our 40 Winks week-long event, and tune in tomorrow when we do a special episode of What's in a Cart, where we actually open up these different carts and take a look at what boards are inside. That'll be very interesting to check out. So, love you all, take care, and tune in next time. See ya.